regarding GEICO. I've been a USAA preferred risk customer for something like 15 years now.
You'll do very well with USAA. They're a terrific company.
I'd prefer to be a customer of the company that I own part of. Unfortunately, due to an accident and 2 speeding tickets in the last 5 years, they will not accept me as a preferred risk. And I wonder if this isn't an untapped group of people who are preferred risks with their own company. Couldn't GEICO possibly take their current preferred risk status into account when determining whether to accept them as a customer?
Yeah, I would. USAA, incidentally, is a terrific company, and Leo Goodwin, who started GEICO, which was then called Government Employees Insurance Company in 1936, Leo actually was a key employee of USAA, as was his wife, Lillian. They both came from USAA, and they felt that, I mean, USAA, as you know, limits its clientele, and at that time they limited their clientele to the officers in the armed services. And Leo wanted to extend, and that was a preferred class, and history has shown it to be a preferred class. Leo wanted to extend that to other classes that he felt also had similar characteristics that USAA was not interested in, and that's the reason he formed Government Employees Insurance. He felt that the preferred characteristic that could be determined by employment in that area as to their propensity for accidents would extend beyond the officer ranks of the armed services. And he was right. It's a fascinating story. There's a good book about USAA that came out about 2 or 3 years ago, tells the whole story. It's hard for us to take away the preferred customers of USAA. It's hard for them to take away our preferred customers too. But USAA has some of the same qualities that we were talking about in terms of State Farm. It has, as I remember, maybe a $6 billion, maybe larger now, surplus. It's slightly different than State Farm. It's not a true mutual. It's a reciprocal, as I remember, but it's tantamount to a mutual. So the $6 billion that has been accumulated over the years is working for present policyholders, which is a terrific asset for them. And the fact that they keep you as a preferred risk probably means you are a preferred risk. I mean, their underwriting judgment is very good. You know, we have various categories that relate to speeding tickets or accidents and all of that sort of thing. And in aggregate, they are a good predictor of future accident potential. But it's only an aggregate. I mean, it's like saying, you know, because I'm 70 that I have an X% chance of dying, but it doesn't say what's going to happen to me specifically, but it does mean if you're insuring 100,000 70-year-olds, you better get this sort of price. We have these predictors too, and past driving history is an important predictor. But you've got this long history with USAA, and they probably for very good reason on that total history keep you in the preferred class. And we, based on criteria that are developed from looking at 5 million policyholders, we can't make the determination. We can't come out and actually observe you driving or anything of the sort. We have to look at the information that comes to us, which, if it says speeding tickets or accident, it does result in various scores being applied. So I really can't offer you a better deal. I'd like to. I have a feeling you'd be a good client. If USAA ever gets mad at you, come over and see us.